Morristown this July. How did you two meet?
You want to handle it?
Well, we met playing poker.
Yeah,
we met at a poker game, and we became good friends over the years. And
Dave took a lot of my money, and I've been trying to get it back ever since.
so, in order to do that, I figured I'd start a business with him.
How did you get the idea to start Garden State Comic Fest? Did you run other comic book shows before?
Go ahead, you should tell that story.
Okay.
She's the founder, actually.
I had never run a comic book show before. What we did was a couple years back, I started buying original comic art for investment purposes. And I went to New York Comic Con and I said, wow, what an amazing show. Why can't we bring something like this to New Jersey? And I thought about it for a while, and one day we were playing poker and I said my idea out loud, where another gentleman had said, I bet you $20 you could never do that. So I went out and spent thousands of dollars to win the $20, and that's how Garden State was made.
Right.
What is it like to run a comic book show like yours?
It's a lot of hard work. It's not just renting a space and saying, okay, people, come on down. You've got to stay on top of it every day. We both have other things we do in our day lives. Dave runs a business, I work for lawyers, and so we essentially do that during the day, and all our other spare time is spent on promoting the business. You've got to get people, not only people to walk through the door on the day of the convention, you've got to get people to sell at your show. You've got to bring in comic book artists and creators and guests.
You have to bring people what they want.
And you have to,
It's
right.
important to bring in some really top talent artists.
Right,
and guests.
and you've got to bring in some great comic book dealers. We've got tons of people who sell lots of comics, everything from Golden Age all the way up to the new stuff, and at all different price levels. So we wanted to have something for everybody. So we've got serious collectors who spend thousands of dollars on comics. And then we have kids who are just starting out who only have quarters and 50 cents for a book or $1, and they can go through these bins and just buy up a ton of stuff. And we've also got toys and other things.
It's also key to surround yourself with good, competent people. Your friends and your family, and people that have the same goals as you. Like Evan over there, that will not be in this video.
What are the fun things about running the show?
The fun things. I would say that the most fun is actually my two most important things to see at a show are I want to see people walking around with bags in their hands, because that means they're buying and they're supporting the vendors that are coming out that are putting their faith in us to put this show together. But the other most important thing I look for is smiles, because it is very important to me to make sure everybody has a great time. And if they're having fun, I'm having fun.
And that's the same answer for me. And we take a lot of pride in knowing that we're the highest rated comic book convention in New Jersey. We've gotten a lot of people through the door, and we've gotten really good reviews and great comments from people. I don't want to say we're perfect, but we're working towards that.
What isn't so much fun? Oh, sure.
Insurance.
Yeah, some of the business stuff.
Dealing with the business side of it, and to answer that question, it's the tedious work that goes into it behind the scenes.
Yeah, meeting people and talking to creators and talking to vendors, that's the fun part. You're talking to people, we're both people, and some of the more, booking hotel rooms for guests, booking flights, that's kind of boring stuff, it's not so much fun. But for the most part, paying bills is not fun. Keeping track of your expenses, all that business stuff is not all that much fun. But
Paying Evan.
paying Evan the big bucks. He's our general manager over there. But the fun stuff vastly outweighs the not so much fun stuff, the negatives.
Always.
I noticed that last year the show had grown a lot. Will the show be even bigger this year?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, it will. Actually, the show will be
Twice as
over twice as big as last year. We are going to 80,000 square feet. We will have 2 arenas. Remember the size of the show last year? We'll double that. Another room the same size.
Plus, we have that grand hallway between the 2 arenas that will be filled with things to do and guests to see. We're bringing in bigger and different guests, so it won't be the same show exactly as last time. A lot of people were returning. In fact, one of the reasons we needed to move to and double in size was because everybody who was there last year wanted to come back, and some of them wanted more space. So we didn't want to put on exactly the same show, so we added another room, and we're bringing a lot of different people. We've got different costume players. We're bringing in the guy who has been seen at all the big conventions around the country, who comes to the shows dressed up as the Iron Man Hulkbuster, and he's 9 feet tall and this
Extreme
wide.
Costumes, Thomas DiPetrillo.
Yeah, that's the name of and we've got other great costume players, so people have a lot of fun with those, and it's just going to be a really exciting and electric environment, we think. This
Not
year.
to mention, we're bringing in comic legends such as Kevin Eastman this year, Jim Steranko, Greg Hildebrand is coming back, as Greg just loves our show.
We have the couple of husband and wife
And Louise
duos.
Simonson, Jan Gersima, Tom Mandrake, and their daughter Sean.
We've got a lot of.
Alice,
We've
Lee
got a lot.
Weeks,
Oh,
which has not been announced yet.
will be announced by the time you air. And we've got a lot of great independent comic book artists, creators, Brian Polito, Billy Tucci, Bud Brute, and they're all from all around the country, and they're coming to the show. So and we've got a lot of great up-and-coming artists who graduated from the Kubert School, will be well represented, and you'll be able to get some great sketches and meet them before they become super mega stars.
Such as Squarriors creator Ashley Witter and Ash Maxon.
Yes.
She is
From Chicago.
huge right now. They're coming in from Chicago.
How do you choose who to invite?
Well, we look for people who are great people persons. You know, we want them to have a certain level of notoriety and fame, and something unique about them.
We try to bring in the people that the fans want to see.
Right. That's the most important thing. We can like a lot of artists that, frankly, other people might like. Art is very subjective, so we try to bring in people who have a lot of popular appeal. But again, we want them to be nice people too, because we want our fans to be happy when they meet them.
Who do you want to have at the show last time yet?
I would love to see Bruce Timm eventually come to Garden State Comic Fest. I would love to see Ed Dennis, Mike Mignola. I would love to see Amanda Connor come out, and Jimmy Palmiotti, her husband.
Yeah, there's a ton of people.
There are just so
Great-
many names.
Ray
Jim Lee.
Capullo, Jim Lee, Scott Snyder. There's a lot of people out there with great talent that we will hopefully eventually connect with.
And now 2 questions that aren't about the show. Who's your favorite superhero?
Mine is the Flash.
Superman.
Who do you want to have? What's your favorite comic and why? And what is it you like so much about it?
You mean like a single issue or just a whole run of comics? Single issue. One of my favorite is one of the issues where Superman and the Flash race. Actually, I like all those issues. The other one that's really up there is Fantastic Four when the Hulk and the Thing fight, and it looks like the Hulk killed the Thing at the end. I didn't really. Sorry, spoiler. I should have said that first. But I love that cover. It's just a black cover with the Hulk and the Thing going at it, and it's just my favorite cover of all time.
My favorite issue all time is G.I. Joe #5 because it was the first comic book I ever got. And currently, my favorite book on the market today is Squirters.
Thank you for answering my questions. I can't wait to go to your show.
Thank you.
Carl.
Thank you.
We're looking
Thank you,
forward to it.
cameraman.